Good evening, and welcome to your AIDailyPress evening podcast for January 7, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, we've been following the developing situation in Iran, where protests have been ongoing, and the government has been facing mounting pressure to respond to the demands of its citizens. The U.S. has issued warnings to Iran, fueling speculation about potential intervention. We'll continue to monitor this situation closely. In other news, the Trump administration has successfully captured Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro, leaving many to wonder what's next for the region. Speculation is mounting about potential U.S. intervention in other countries, including Cuba, Colombia, and Mexico. Closer to home, we've been tracking the escalating tensions in Yemen, where a series of airstrikes by the Saudi-led coalition has targeted the home region of Idris al-Zubaydi, leader of the UAE-backed Southern Transitional Council. The conflict has been ongoing for over a decade, and experts warn that the current situation could lead to further fragmentation and violence in the region. These are just a few of the key stories we've been following tonight. We'll continue to bring you updates and analysis as more information becomes available. And that's a wrap. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then shall know what's right now. Firstly, we reported on the UK's potential deployment of troops to Ukraine, with Prime Minister Starmer announcing that the country may send soldiers to support the war-torn nation. This move has been met with mixed reactions from politicians and experts, and will continue to monitor the situation as it develops. In British politics, Reform UK has named Layla Cunningham as their candidate for London Mayor in 2028. Cunningham, a former prosecutor, has vowed to tackle crime in the city and has been critical of the current mayor, Sadiq Khan. We'll be keeping an eye on this campaign as it heats up. Lastly, we've been following the aftermath of the U.S. operation in Venezuela that captured President Maduro and his wife. The effects are being felt across the region, particularly in Cuba, where citizens are anxious about their future and the potential for similar U.S. action. The Cuban government has called on its citizens to defend the nation, while the U.S. Secretary of State has hinted at further action against Cuba. These stories will continue to unfold in the coming days and weeks, and we'll be here to bring you updates and analysis. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. In our latest series of articles, we've covered significant developments in the tech industry, commodities market, and investment strategies. Firstly, in the world of tech, we saw notable advancements and increased competition among leading players like NVIDIA, Broadcom, and others in the AI computing space. We also highlighted opportunities for investors to tap into the growing demand for critical resources and technologies. Secondly, in the commodities sector, gold and silver prices surged following the capture of Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro, attributed to a metals war, where countries are competing to secure vital resources amidst the accelerating artificial intelligence race. Lastly, we focused on investment strategies, emphasizing the importance of diversification, seeking expert advice, and exploring various asset classes such as stocks, real estate, and private equity. We discussed user-friendly platforms like Acorns for starting investors and highlighted the benefits of consulting financial advisors to achieve personalized goals. These articles offer valuable insights into the current economic landscape, presenting both challenges and opportunities for investors. By staying informed and adapting to the latest trends, you can make more informed decisions about your financial future. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. In this summary, we'll be covering 3 groundbreaking discoveries in the realms of astronomy and astrophysics that have been making headlines recently. Firstly, a team of researchers has identified a young progenitor for the most common type of planetary system found in our galaxy, offering insights into how these systems come to be. The study focuses on a star system known as V1298 Tau, which is approximately 350 light-years from Earth and is considered a young analog of our Sun. This discovery provides a snapshot of what our solar system might have looked like in its early stages, offering clues about the processes that led to the diversity of planets we see today. Secondly, in the field of space exploration, we've been following updates on upcoming missions and discoveries that are pushing the boundaries of our understanding of the cosmos. From new exoplanet findings to advancements in telescope technology, the pace of discovery is rapid, and we're excited to share these developments with you in future episodes. Lastly, a team of scientists has made a fascinating discovery in the realm of astrophysics, identifying a unique object in the universe dubbed Cloud, which appears to be a failed galaxy devoid of stars but rich in dark matter. Located near the spiral galaxy, Messier 94, Cloud is a compact spherical gas cloud that could provide valuable insights into the early universe and the physics of dark matter. These discoveries remind us of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of the cosmos, and there's still so much to learn, discover, and wonder about in this vast expanse we call the universe. Good night. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. First, we took a look at the NFL playoffs, where the wildcard games are set to kick off an action-packed postseason. With several exciting matchups on tap, we analyzed the favorites and potential upsets that could shake up the brackets. Next, we dove into the New York Giants' search for a new head coach, as they aim to turn around their losing streak and complete their rebuild. The team is casting a wide net, considering top candidates like Super Bowl winning coach John Harbaugh, as well as coordinators and positional coaches. Finally, we shifted our focus to women's soccer, where the U.S. women's national team is gearing up for the 11th annual She Believes Cup. This tournament serves as a crucial testing ground for the team's preparations for the World Cup in Brazil and other major competitions. With tough opponents like Argentina, Canada, and Colombia, the USWNT will face significant challenges that will help refine their strategy and cohesion. Tune in tomorrow for more in-depth analysis and breaking news from the world of sports. And now, a brief word from our sponsors. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we reflected on the tragic events in Los Angeles, where devastating fires have left a trail of destruction and heartbreak. We honored the memories of those who have been lost and acknowledged the resilience and strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. We also reported on a groundbreaking story in the field of pain management and neuroscience, where researchers have made a significant breakthrough in mimicking opioid analgesia in cortical pain circuits. This innovative approach could potentially lead to new, safer treatments for chronic pain, which affects millions of people worldwide. Lastly, we look back at our previous coverage of another tragic event, this time in Los Angeles, where wildfires have ravaged the area, and in a separate incident, devastating fires have struck, leaving many affected. In both cases, we've seen the power of community and the human spirit come together to support those in need. These stories remind us of the importance of compassion, resilience, and determination in the face of adversity. We'll continue to follow these developments and bring you updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Let's get started with a quick recap of our latest stories. First up, we took a closer look at Jones Road's new body care collection, and trust me, it's a game changer. From the luxurious body cream to the gentle yet effective body scrub, this line has everything you need to upgrade your self-care routine. And don't even get me started on the packaging, it's Tubscape-worthy, if I do say so myself. Next, we dove into the fascinating world of celebrity feuds. From Mariah Carey and Jennifer Lopez to Kanye West and Taylor Swift, we examined the complex web of relationships and events that have led to some of the most memorable showdowns in recent history. It's clear that when celebrities feud, the public can't help but take notice. But what does it say about our culture that we're so invested in their personal lives? And finally, we shone the spotlight on the talented Sarah Jessica Parker, who's got not one, not two, but 3 exciting projects in the works. With a potential new Sex and the City installment, a third Hocus Pocus film, and a possible sequel to The Family Stone,
Parker is proving once again why she's a beloved fixture in Hollywood. We'll be keeping a close eye on these developments, so now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we looked at the plight of extraordinary species around the globe, whose survival hangs in the balance due to human activities. As we approach 2030, a critical deadline for many global nature and climate goals, it's essential that we take immediate action to safeguard our planet's natural wonders. In another story, we explored the trend of ecologists trading in their field gear for computers and big data analysis. While technology has improved the field of ecology, experts warn that an over-reliance on automation could lead to a decline in crucial hands-on research. Finding a balance between technological advancements and traditional fieldwork will be crucial in advancing our understanding of the natural world. Lastly, we examined the disturbing issue of illegal dumping in the Dublin and Wicklow uplands. This environmental scourge can pollute rivers, damage biodiversity, and pose risks to human health. Community groups and local authorities are working together to tackle this problem, but more needs to be done to prevent dumping and hold those responsible accountable. These stories highlight the importance of collective action in protecting our environment. We must take responsibility for our actions and support community initiatives to make a tangible difference. Remember, every small action counts, and together we can create a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable environment for everyone. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.